Let me first begin by describing what occupational therapy is. For those of you who may not be clear, occupational therapy is any activity, mental or physical, that is guided for the distinct purpose of contributing towards hastening recovery from disease or injury. I have seen the importance of such work and how it has improved the health of many patients from tuberculosis and much more. Humans have a threefold nature: mind, body, and spirit. And occupational therapy can help bring out the power of the mind, helping decrease the depression and anxiety of often accompanying illness of all kinds, as well as develop optimism, concentration, judgment, initiative, and willpower. Occupational therapy is so much more than craft work. Although craft work is often used to achieve its end, it is the selection of scientific application, some activity, mental or physical, that has been adapted for each patient to help them gradually regain an interest and usefulness in life. The scope of possibility that can come from occupational therapy has already increased greatly in recent years and has the possibility to continue to expand so much more. From my experience, there are very few areas in which occupational therapy will not be beneficial. Whether it is physical, mental, or moral, all will find great value and tremendous benefit in occupational therapy. The provision of occupation for patients can occur really at any point in patient's healing. With patients such as those in hospital or TB sanatorium who are in bed can be given bedside work. Other patients who are sufficiently recovered and can leave their bed for shorter or longer period of time daily can benefit from work in caretaker workshop. My specialize as an architect is in the vocational planning hospital. I believe I can play a unique role in the planning of hospital. I can do my part to promote occupational therapy by increasing cultivate occupational therapy workshop in my hospital plan. And I recommend that all hospital architects also take this into consideration. There are many hospitals being built now. For these and future facilities, planning for these workshops is important. In fact, planning for the recreational and treatment of patients, it is an absolute necessity and extremely important for hospital treating patients with mental and nerve conditions. The main room needs to be large enough and have the proper amenity to properly serve occupational therapy. Occupational therapy is an individual in nature. There should be no more than 16 patients with occupational therapist. And I have taken information like this in as I plan the space for my workshop. For work occupation and creating space for bedside work, less space is needed. For patients who remain in bed, there is little spatial equipment needed at this stage. The architecture need only create a small room for storage equipment for the patient and a few material. A room about 19 by 12 feet with shelving enough for 40 to 50 patients should suffice. I take into account every detail such as where is placed a doorway and the height of step when designing these carefully thought out curated workshop as well as the rest of the hospital. Right here is a blueprint I created for the Bloomingdale Hospital in White Plains, New York. This example of application of occupational therapy is a hospital of mental and nerve disease. Show the floor plan for the main pavilion. The space provided shelving, sink, blackboard, and more were all carefully thought out and implemented for the success of the patient. You can see the area set up for each occupation, including book binding, weaving, and basket work. Basket weaving, and such much more. Over here I have the blueprint from the woman's wing.